Alright, welcome everyone. This is Gster, aka that man, the boss of all things. I am joined by Raven Creek of the superior casting prowess and knowledge of things in general. And we are here to bring you Unwanted versus Newbie Army TSL Week 3. This is Game 1 starting in just a couple of seconds right now. And after we get these strats in, I'm going to pass it off to my boy Raven Creek. He's going to talk to you all a little bit about what we should be expecting in this matchup as far as the compositions go, and everyone will be a little bit smarter after that. So let me get past my loading screen. What up, Raven Creek? How's it going this morning?
Hello, Gster. Well, it's actually quite late, getting late here in Europe.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I'm pretty fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm having much better weather than Raven Creek is, so I can't really complain right now. Alright, it looks like we are gonna... Alright, we are almost done loading, and... Oops, a little bit of lag, and we appear to have Unwanted on the red side. They have come out with the double Destro, Overlord, Arbiter, Levy, and Guard. Across from them, Newbie Army's double Guard, Destro, Levy, Battlecruiser, and Raven. Alright, so Raven Creek, looking at these two compositions, if you're the Newbie Army guys, what's your strategy for this match going to turn out to be?
Well, it looks like kiting on the Guardians. They will try to kite the destroyers back as much as possible. None of the teams actually have any launching combos, so the red team can use their storm on the destroyer, and well, the blue team, Newbie Army, they have pods, which won't be much use.
Alright, so for the, as you see, we're getting a little bit of lag action. Hopefully won't be consistent through the game. For the Unwanted guys, they've got this double destroyer composition, so is it really going to be up to them to be the much more aggressive team in order to pull this game out?
Yeah, I think they can be more aggressive if the Raven doesn't get off his EMPs on the oh no, he did. He got the EMP off on the Overlord, which wasn't good for the red team.
What do you think about on the outside here? They've got for Unwanted the Guardian out there. It looks like he's a Kite Guardian build, and then across from a Leviathan.
It's weird that they're using the Guardians on the side instead of using them on the destroyers in the middle for kiting them. They could easily push back the destroyers if they just continuously do damage with their superior range.
So interestingly enough, you've got Guardians on the outside, down bottom for the blue team, and Guardian on the outside, up top for the red team. So I guess we're looking at the Guardians in the match playing a large role as far as how they're going to be farming and the offense of either side of these teams. Have we really been seeing? Has the Overlord been able to get any plagues off, or is that
yeah, he got
that
one
Raven?
plague off on a Guardian and the destroyer. You can see the destroyers on yellow.
Okay, so that's probably a battle that everyone will want to pay attention to. That Overlord can be quite annoying with those plagues if he's not being denied by your Raven. We're gonna see a little bit of push on Dane right
A
here.
little bit of push here.
Did he get out of position, or what happened there?
A little bit, yeah. And also he's out of energy for storms, and there's no energy for plague at the moment. So they have to fall back a bit until they have the energy.
Okay,
Oh, and he get EMP'd again. Need to stay away from the Raven.
checking out the farm. Just about 40 more farm for Newbie Army right now. Still pretty even, but looks like Unwanted's getting pushed in a little bit. They definitely lost control of the map, so we're going to see that advantage sort of lengthen for Newbie Army, and Unwanted's going to want to come out here quick with their upgrades and reassert themselves on the map.
I think Unwanted they were being too careful with their double destroyers. They could have just pushed them down and gotten the farm lead. Especially with having the Arbiter to cover them with some shield recharge if needed. They played it too carefully. Now, because the Newbie army, they didn't even kite with their Guardians in the BC, and still they managed to push them back.
Yeah, so you think that maybe they should have got those guys balled up and just went really aggressive, take control of that map.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now they have Swarm Command on the Overlord here.
Yes.
And also Phantoms, really.
That's
interesting.
So there has been a little bit of talk recently by people. They're wondering whether it should be considered a bug or a game feature that the Overlord can use Swarm Command, and the Swarm Command can double stack and actually damage people. Some people say it's a passive, so it should be fully capable from a Phantom. Some people say that it's the only passive that can actually cause damage to people, so that isn't quite balanced. Where do you weigh in on the Overlord, Phantom Overlord argument, Raven?
The Phantom Overlord? You mean that there's Phantoms?
Well, when you
from the
when your Overlord has Swarm Command, if you use your Arbiter to make a Phantom Overlord, then it double stacks Swarm Command.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not even know that.
Okay, yeah. So there you go. It's a topic that's been up for a little bit of debate recently. Some people think that that's not balanced, and some people believe that it's
balanced. What do you think?
I honestly think that that's not balanced. I don't think that any ability that actually causes damage to other people should be able to work with a Phantom. Just like you can't grab a BC and Yamato somebody, you shouldn't be able to double stack your Swarm Command, because that can become so powerful, especially in the late game. But there are some people, and it's a good argument either way. But I would put the argument out there that if you're a Guardian and you have posthumous mitosis, if your Phantom gets killed, it doesn't send off the Scourge that would normally come out from posthumous mitosis. So if that's not going to be the same, thing, I would say, why would they do that?
Exactly.
Yeah, so very interesting. It's still up for debate, I guess. The latest I heard, I saw a comment from Zidu that said that it encouraged synergy with the Arbiter. So I'm thinking he's probably leaning towards having that stay in there as a feature, but I guess we'll see in the future. Alright, we got the Scourges out from the Guardians. Both Guardians have Scourge.
They have no real counter to them at the moment, so they're gonna wreak some damage here.
They're
gonna force Unwanted to go back again.
What is gonna be the answer for Unwanted to deal with these Scourges?
Acid from the levy.
Alright.
Oh, look at the death throw. Oh,
all the way down to 300 on the HPs. Get some shielding right there, but wow, that's getting mighty dangerous right now. If we look at these Scourges, it's a 10 Scourge from Nathan, and it's a 14 Scourge from Thought Of, so not really anything that you want to laugh at, especially if you're a couple Destros out there without any support against them. Looking at Yen, he's gone up to his 4 lasers. Tengu's still using EMP. He's grabbed 400 energy now, just EMP. As you can see, Unknown get pushed in a little bit, get some Scourges on him. Should be okay.
Yeah, look at Reborn. He didn't go acids. He went for Corruptors. That makes no sense to me.
Ooh, so
They
yes,
need
that's
something
gonna hurt.
they need something against the Scourges.
Now, as you see, Nain in the Arbiter is doing a very good job of spawning a Phantom Overlord at all times, getting that Swarm Command to stack. The only thing that I would say is he might want to just kind of move it back so it doesn't get attacked and die prematurely, so that they can get more Swarm Command action out of that. He's got Phantoms and Storm right now in his Arbiter, and looking at Danny and the Levy up here, rapid regen right now, no other abilities. And take a look at the farm, 1,500 to about 1,200 for a newbie army right now. 300 is that 300? No, that's bad math. 400 advantage for a newbie army, and the high farmer of the game, as you could probably expect, is Danny in the Raven in the Leviathan up top. And as Raven Creek just pointed out, those Scourges are coming, but they do not have any counter established to them yet. I guess they're going to try to use Storm.
At the moment is Storm, and now he has no energy.
Oh, Tiger Wing goes all the way into the middle.
Unwanted.
Yeah.
They have no counter against this.
Alright, so Reborn has gone Corruptors. Didn't grab Splash, but maybe these Corruptors will lead to a farm gain here. You see the Scourges come out from Nathan. They're on Tiger Wing. He has bots. He's at 5 armor, 2 lasers. Doesn't have a protective field, but Bloodhound does. On the other hand, Bloodhound does not have bots yet. He's gone up to 3 Gats to go with his 4 lasers. So looks like both of the destroyers might be leaning towards some more rundown related comps, I guess.
Yeah, seems like it, but I don't know how they're gonna be able to run them down.
It looks like Unknown Jedi is building his broodlings. So I guess a potential brood strategy going for him. And if you look right now, it appears Danny is gonna go on a wide arc to set up a warp trick. Let's see if the Unwanted guys catch it and get out of there.
Well, they don't have any detection, right?
Nope, they do not. They're not able to scan, but looks like they're playing it safe and getting back anyway. So they don't look like they're gonna get caught by any warp tricks.
They have a parasite on someone though.
Oh, do they? See if I can find who that parasite is on. No, I don't think so.
Oh no, wait.
Nope.
No. Nathan has parasite.
Alright, so Unwanted's gonna come back in here and grab their upgrades.
That's weird that they don't even have any vision of the enemy. They're consistently getting subjected to warp tricks.
So you think at this point that that Guardian should be looking at doing some kind of parasite right now to get the vision.
Yeah, otherwise they're not going to get any farm.
Alright, so Yen is out in the Destroyer. He's got his protective field and his bots. Thought of in the Guardian, still with the Scourge. Nathan grabbed the Parasite, also upped his Scourge to a 12 Scourge instead of the 10 he had previously. Tengu's grabbed his DMAT now. And for the Battlecruiser, Cut has Scan. He started out with his pods. He's starting to up those long boats. He's got them up to range 10 at this point.
Tengu's doing a good job on the Raven, EMPing the Overlord and the Orbiter most of the time.
Alright, so you see Swarm Command coming in here.
That's weird. Mines and 300 energy.
Ah, so interesting. That's now we've got mines over here on the Unwanted side. The other Destro has just upped his lasers to 8. So he may potentially be looking at a siege here. You see the Phantom Overlord get get killed right there. Dane's probably looking for an opportunity to pop another Phantom Overlord so that they can plus up the Swarm command again. Reborn's just busting the Corruptors around here. So, looking at the Newbie Army side, if you're the captain over here for Newbie Army, what are you telling your guys? Like, what's the way ahead to win this matchup?
I would get bombardment for the destroyer, and other than that, they're doing fine. Newbie Army, they're just containing them with the scourges.
Yeah.
The red team has no counter for it.
So I'd like to point out the farm advantage is 300 for Newbie Army right now. They actually Unwanted got a little bit closer to them in the farm, but as you all can see, we are on Unwanted side of the map, and they're gonna lose even more of that advantage if they don't get some kind of good push. Reborn's coming back for upgrades. Let's see if he grabs Acid Splash. Yep, he's got it now. So there's a little bit of Scourge defense on the Unwanted side. Reborn come give some support for these Scourges that are just constantly launching on these destroyers.
Yeah. They're doing a good job with the Scourges, but they should do it together more often. Oh, Reborn spent all his energy on Corruptors. Can't defend against the Scourges now. He has to go back.
Yeah, that's something to point out. You've got those Corruptors, and his Corruptors are, I think, level 7 from what I saw. But yeah, you definitely want to have that reserve ready so that you can drop the acid when the Scourge is coming out. The Scourge is coming out at a very quick rate. Would you say this is a very, I mean, a very fast, often occurrence we're seeing these Scourges come out?
A fast occurrence?
Like the Scourges are just being very efficiently used. Launch is just happening over and over again in quick succession.
Yeah, I think so. Nathan has the anabolic, but Thought of actually doesn't have the anabolic synthesis. He needs to get that.
Okay, so he's at 350 energy with no Ana, and 275 for Nathan, but he's got the anabolic synthesis, and looks like two upgrades to his health. Where Thought of's got one upgrade to his health so far. They're going to give the map up a little bit to Unwanted right here. So Unwanted's going to get a chance to farm this up a little bit. We have Brood Lords currently on Unknown Jedi up top. So he's ready to lay him down when they're at level 8 right now. Do you see this? You see these Brood Lords making a big difference at this point right now?
No. No, I can't say I do. Really, you need more farm, a lot more farm to make those Brood Lords dangerous.
So he
Level
is
8 is not enough.
He is staying on the outside.
375 energy is not enough.
So he's gonna keep farming those up, and you see the mines start to come out from Tiger Wing, level 2 mines right now. Interestingly enough,
energy, though.
Yeah, interestingly enough, the Newbie Army side is the side with detection. They've got scan on the BC right now.
Now they have someone parasite info on one side. Who's parasited?
Oh, someone Unwanted is parasited. Yep, that would be Reborn in the levy. They've got the parasite on him.
And Danny's parasited on Newbie Army.
Alright, so double parasites. We've got vision on both sides. At least a little bit better vision on both sides. Looking at some of these upgrades, Reborn is up to only 3 on his Bioswarm so far. He is at range 10. Danny is at 6 on the Bioswarm, also range 10 right now. Both levies are at 7 for tentacles right now, so a little bit farther.
Oh, look at the warp in here.
Oh,
the Guardian.
There now.
Do we see some Scourges?
This is going to be a very precarious situation for Jedi. He is
The
getting
MP
out of
on the
there.
Overlord.
Looks like he's gonna make it out of there fine. But
about the
Reborn is
Overlord,
taking a lot of damage. Oh yeah, and so is Darker.
Oh, look at the Overlord.
Oh, it looks like he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
be
dead.
gone. Oh, so that's tough. You lose your Overlord. You lose that late game swarm command ability that you were really looking for with those those Phantom double stacks. Scourges are out right now. Not sure who they're on. Probably one of these Destros. Oh, Tiger Wing takes a ton of damage from Scourges. There's the Bombard.
Oh, the Levy. Levy's dead. He stopped there.
Oh, Reborn stopped attempting to cover, and he's going to go down as well.
Oh, another Scourge.
Tiger Wing had the E-Shields. Bloodhound is going to... Oh, he's got the E-Shields too.
Yeah.
Wow. Very
But
close
should
to
be
losing.
GG from
Yeah. Very close to losing 3 or 4 ships in that warp. And as you can see, there's ways to work around having a parasite on your team if you want to do a warp trick on somebody. Especially because, you know, it's really not uncommon for a levy to stay out anyway. So it's pretty much doing its normal thing. You can't see the rest of the team because the levy's the one parasited. That's what people do to you.
Yeah, but they were way too close to him. They stayed too long.
Yeah, so there you
If
have
the whole
it.
team is in the base and the only one who's out there is Levy, and he's going towards you, you should go. Simple as that.
Alright, so we got Bloodhound has got Siege up. That's level 8 on the
Siege.
level 8 on his Gauss cannon right now. As he drifts through space right now. Looks like I guess they're gonna try to turtle up.
Yep. I guess so.
Danny's got Frenzy, and that goes along with that warp trick. Up to 10 on the bio right now, just up tentacles to 12. Yen, as you saw, he had the Bombard. His lasers are just at 5 right now. He's at 400 energy. Cut in the BC has gone up to 6 on the long bolts, and 7 for lasers right now. And then both of the Guardians still got those Scourges going off right now. Corrosive Acid as well. So yeah, they were fully prepared to jump in on that warp trick and do major focus fire damage to somebody, and that's what we saw. So if you're the Unwanted guys, what do you do?
Well, double siege, massive upgraded chrono boost, and just stay in base. Actually, let them take ours, or try to get as much farm first as possible.
Yeah, looks like they're keeping Bloodhound sieged up.
If I was Newbie army right now, I would only upgrade one ship at a time and just stay at their base all the time.
Let's see what we got for farm right now. 3,200 on the Newbie army side and 1,740 on the Unwanted side. So as you can expect at this point, there'd be a sizable advantage on the Newbie army side. High farmer of the game is Danny right now at 791 in the levy, and one of the Guardians thought of, he's sitting at 630. Alright, looks like we're going to have somebody go ahead and lag all the way out. So, Raven Creek, what do you think, what do we see develop in this game? How did Newbie Army get that advantage that they kind of slowly built up over the game?
Well, in the early game, I think Unwanted could have been more aggressive with their double destros and actually pushed the kiting combo of Newbie Army back to their base, and thereby getting the farm advantage early game. And as it progressed to the mid game, Unwanted didn't have any counter to the Scourges of Newbie Army, and they gradually just got owned. Pushed back the base all the time. The destroyers needed to go back in here all the time. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that Yeah, it was just a matter of, I think when those scourges came out and they didn't immediately counter it, especially being a double scourge.
Yeah, he got Corruptors instead of Acid Spray to begin with, and
Yeah,
that was not a good choice.
hard to keep the middle if you don't counter those scourges in any kind of way. And I don't think Storm would be enough, not with two guys just out there spamming those scourges onto your Destros on different sides of the map. But that was, I think that's pretty much what did it, what caused them to be pushed in.
Yeah.
And
You
then,
can even get bombardment against the Scourges on the destroyers.
yeah, that's true. Good point. We didn't see any bombards over here. They obviously knew what they were trying to do. I guess they from the very beginning of the game they were thinking that they wanted to go mines. That's why you saw Tiger Wing get them so early. But I think maybe that mentality is what prevented them from getting the other upgrades that they probably needed.
You need to adapt to what the enemy has. The enemy Newbie army doesn't have, well, a lot of energy denial, so you could go for more energy on the destroyers and bombard the Scourges if you want.
Yep.
The Raven can't EMP everything, and the BC doesn't even have lockdown, so...
Alright, so the farm advantage is almost double right now, about almost 3,600 to almost 1,900. Gonna see a little bit of a spread out from Unwanted as Newbie Army relinquishes the map to go back for their upgrades. As you are probably not surprised, Danny is headed north on the arc for another warp trick. I don't know that Unwanted will actually cross over into that side of the map too far, so Danny might have to get really, really deep if they expecting to run another person down on the warp trick.
Yeah, they're already heading back.
Danny's up to 17
There is no
tentacles.
Danny anymore though, but they're just too scared to stay that long.
And yeah, if they're hoping to survive this one, then yeah, you definitely don't want to get hit with another one of those warp tricks. 10 armor, 17 tentacles, and 10 bile on Danny right now in the Leviathan. Here comes the warp all right now. Unwanted's already back inside the towers, so they looks like they'll be okay. Tiger Wing's up to 450 energy.
Chrono boost now, that's good.
Yeah, we'll see if he starts busting out any sizable amount of mines right now. Bloodhound has, okay, he has upped that laser battery to 10. You see the science vessel go down for Unwanted right now. Yen has grabbed siege.
Tiger Wing, lay some mines.
Yeah,
lay some
Tiger.
mines on the science vessel, you don't want it to go down just yet. Need siege first.
See what he's doing right here. Dark Swarm right now.
He just got EMP'd twice. That's 400 energy that could have gone to mines.
So yeah, Tengu is very obviously on the case. Sees that there's energy on that Destro and wants to keep him denied. Yen's at 9 lasers.
On the siege.
Yeah, and Bloodhound's at 10.
They both have 17 range on the sieges now. Looks like he's getting in range of the prism. Yeah, and blackout on Bloodhound.
Yep, there's the blackout. Bloodhound's gonna come out of that situation. The Scourges and the Corrosives are on him, taking heavy damage. The Frenzy from the Levy, level 10 bio. Let's see out of this lag. No, that's not gonna be enough. Bloodhound makes it back with this protective field.
And the prism's going down.
And yeah, that's your science vessel is gone. So now Unwanted without, same difference. Now we got the Unwanted guys gonna go into full-on defense turtle mode, and
yeah, they have the double siege and chrono boost, so they should be able to turtle for a bit at least. And Broodlords as well, level 14 now.
And there's an EMP on Jedi. He's gonna have to wait to regen some of those level 14 Broodlords.
Oh, they're too balled up here. One EMP hits them all. Lay some mines while you're sieged.
Let's see
to
if they've
prevent the
got...
levy from going in too close.
Do they have the double siege on right now? Is Tiger sieged? Yes, Tiger is sieged
Yeah,
as well.
he is. Yeah. But they're too close to each other. They're like one. They're all getting splash damaged. Oh, okay. Newbie army's upgrading now.
All right, Newbie army's
he's
headed back.
Got more range on the Destro, and
looks like Danny's gonna stay out. Gonna go wide a little bit. See if that convinces the unwanted guys to come out of the base. Gonna do some upgrading up to 21 on the tentacles and 12 on the armor. So this is what Leviathans do. They get huge and strong. So nothing surprising there right now. Unwanted guys are staying under the mothership right now. Just gonna wait for the next wave to come in and see if they can repel them again, I guess.
Yeah, but I think this is bad positioning from Unwanted. They need to put one destroyer slightly above the command center and one slightly to the right, but still in range of the heal beam. Because if they're staying underneath it, like they are now, the enemy siege can just hit the command center. And they're not even laying any mines. It's got full energy, not laying any mines. That means the levy can just go in there and tank all the damage.
That's true. Tengu, oh, there's the blackout. He's also got Seeker missile. Here comes Cut, about to launch a nuke right now.
Yeah. If they would have had some mines there, then he wouldn't have been able to go in like that.
All right, and that's gonna be the end of this one.
Yeah, so much damage. Double Scourge, Siege, Frenzied Levy, 21 Tentacles, 10 Bile.
All right, so well played
well
game.
Well played by Newbie Army, actually. They're a new clan here on EU, and yeah, they did a good job this game.
Okay, there you have it. Well played by Newbie Army. Kept good control of that one. We'll be back with Game 2 just as soon as we can.